FX is one of the most iconic K-pop groups, but since their last release in 2015, fans have been left wondering whether they will ever reunite. But looking at the members' recent activities and statements, it seems like a comeback is far away and maybe even impossible. Amber is one of the members who has been steady with her music, even releasing a new song in January this year. However, it has been suspected that Amber has been blacklisted by SM, which is why she hasn't been as active in Korea as one would think she would be. Since leaving the company, she has concentrated on her career in China and the US, participating in Chinese survival shows and launching her own program in the US. She also joined Jackson Wang's Rice Entertainment for her promotions in China, which led many to wonder why Amber Liu, a Korean artist, chose not to continue promoting in Korea. Some believe SM is punishing her for speaking out about controversial issues such as Solly's passing, her struggles with an eating disorder from the pressure to be thin, and the encouragement to lighten her skin. However, since she's not the first nor the last idol to speak out against the company, that seems unlikely. In 2020, Crystal mentioned that a reunion at a time was unlikely because Victoria was in China, and the last time she saw Amber was before the COVID-19 pandemic. Amber addressed the possibility of a reunion herself in 2019 in an interview with Metro UK, echoing the same sentiment as Crystal. She shared that each member was focusing on their individual careers, making a reunion unlikely for now. Amber also mentioned that while they might eventually make music together again, they are still figuring things out individually. The consensus was that while there were no concrete plans, the possibility was always there. She also emphasized that her FX members are not just collaborators, they are friends, family, and sisters, and that bond will always remain strong, which is why the dreams of a potential comeback are always present. When it comes to Luna, she hasn't put out any new music in about 3 years, but she's been very busy either way. In 2021, she launched her own company, Greta Entertainment, and released her single Madonna a few months later, marking her return after a 2-year break. She also made her Broadway debut in K-pop the Musical in November 2022. Since then, however, Luna has been quiet musically, and given her current projects, it looks like she won't return to music soon. She also had some problems with her mental health, as she confessed that she fought depression and panic disorder for 3 years. This made it tough for her to perform on stage and became her biggest fear. She shared that there were moments when she was so overwhelmed with self-hate and constant tears that she just wanted to give up. Luna shared that she's still on her journey to recovery but is learning to cope, which might explain why she hasn't been eager to start her activities as an idol. As for her thoughts on FX and the possibility of a reunion, Luna has been very vocal about her feelings. She's the one who keeps insisting that despite being inactive for nearly 10 years and being in different companies, the group hasn't disbanded. This suggests that when a reunion does occur, she will likely be among the first to join. Along with Luna, Crystal is probably the one member who has discussed the reunion the most. Debuting with FX when she was only 14 years old, Crystal got a lot of attention for her striking looks and unique elegance, paired with undeniable talent. Fans were drawn to her sophisticated and glamorous image, which made her one of the most beloved idols in the industry. However, despite her popularity, SM's mismanagement of the group and the members really limited her and her potential, which can explain why Crystal didn't pursue any idol activities after FX's last comeback with 4 Walls in 2015. She mostly focused on acting and overseas promotions, and mostly her career as a singer seemed over. In 2020, Crystal left SM and joined H and Entertainment, a company primarily dedicated to acting. She explained her shift from being an idol to acting by saying that her time in a group fostered a sense of togetherness, where they helped each other shine and deliver great performances. However, she said that she found acting demanding because it was a solo endeavor, making it difficult to manage her lines, facial expressions, and body language all at once. Despite the challenges, she expressed her preference for it, stating that it feels more authentic and true to herself. However, she didn't completely write off the idea of getting back to the idol industry, as she said, "I think I'm always open to it. My past as a singer is a part of me, so I always think I can get back into it." She went on to express her appreciation for the fans who enjoy the singer side of her, saying that she tries to hold on to that part of herself because she likes it as well. Crystal has also discussed the possibility of FX reuniting a few times over the years, saying that she's always open to making it happen. She made it clear that she hasn't officially commented on the reunion to avoid any misunderstandings with fans, emphasizing that just wanting it doesn't mean it will happen. Crystal was somewhat unclear about the specifics, mentioning that creating an album involves many factors and that some aspects are private. However, she did say that the members talk a lot about reuniting and getting together in the future. She talked about it once again in an interview with Money Today, revealing that the members have a group chat in which they update each other about their current whereabouts. Crystal added that she feels choked up when she sees other groups reuniting, especially since the members didn't even know that their last album would be their last. Despite the circumstances, Crystal expressed that reuniting with the other members would bring her great joy. Choi. She did manage to keep her word of returning as a singer, though, to some extent. In February, Crystal joined Beasts and Natives Alike, a label founded by former SM Entertainment A&R member Kim Ki-yeon. The agency represents artists like Benzino and Masta Wu. In addition to the announcement of her joining the agency, she also shared a cover of the song I'm Coming Back, originally sung by Lala Hathaway. Almost 8 months after her announcement, though, Crystal hasn't made any moves to further her music career, but it's important that she's willing to get back and also open to reuniting with the members if the chance comes up. In contrast, the situation with Victoria appears to be different. Victoria has focused primarily on her solo career in China, moving away from her popularity in Korea. After officially leaving SM in 2021, she continued her career in China, releasing multiple solo tracks and soundtracks and acting in films and dramas like My New Sassy Girl and The Pioneer. Her decision not to return as an idol became clear when she attended a movie premiere in 2022. During the event, a fan confessed to her and then started dancing to FX's hit Hot Summer, which caught Victoria off guard. She grinned throughout the performance and then seemingly got emotional out of nowhere. This reaction may stem from missing her time on stage with her group or from the realization that she won't return to her idol life in Korea for personal reasons. Then, a year later, in 2023, she shared a short video on Douyin where she danced to Hot Summer, leading fans to think she might still miss performing with the group. So, considering all of this, it's understandable why people were puzzled when a 2024 clip surfaced of Victoria hearing Hot Summer at Kiel's event in Shanghai on September 4th. As she stood on stage together with idols Yuki, the venue started playing FX's hit songs, including Hot Summer. While Yuki excitedly danced along to it, fans noticed that Victoria had an indifferent reaction. Although she briefly joined in, her lack of enthusiasm was obvious, and judging by her expressions, she even seemed to cringe at the song. Even though fans had a lot of opinions, the general consensus seemed to be that Victoria wanted to erase every association she had with FX. A commenter shared that Victoria might have complex emotions about her past with the group, but felt that with time she could become more nostalgic and eventually embrace it. Some believe that Victoria's hesitation to dance to FX's songs in public might be tied to difficult memories, especially considering SM's treatment of the group and Sully's tragic passing. It's understandable that her idol days could bring back some bitterness. A Twitter user wrote, "It kind of hurts to see FX hate their idol days. Well, I can't blame them at all." Some pointed out that while it's unclear why Victoria reacted so unenthusiastically to the song, it's unfair to doubt her love for the group, her members, and the time they promoted together. After all, as mentioned just a year ago, she shared a dance cover of the same song, and the year before that, she got visibly emotional when a fan performed it. Still, many fans felt disheartened by Victoria's reaction, especially since none of the members had acknowledged the group's 15th anniversary at that point. While the others also stayed silent about the milestone, Victoria's reaction at Hot Summer and her lack of posts about the anniversary only fueled the belief that she no longer cared about the group, making a reunion seem even more unlikely. However, to ease the fans' worries, Victoria made an Instagram post on September 5th, writing, "Happy 15th anniversary to FX. A reunion seems unlikely in the near future, but fans might find comfort knowing that the members still appreciate their time together as FX and don't harbor any ill feelings toward the group and the other members."